Welcome to the Leadwell podcast, where I have fascinating conversations with insightful female leaders who are changing the world to discover what leading well means to them. In these real conversations, we'll discover what makes them thrive, discover their journey, the challenges they've faced, and most importantly, how they navigate this decade of disruption and transformation. In each compelling conversation, you'll receive raw and relatable advice, thought-provoking ideas, and explore how to effectively lead from the front. Welcome to the Leadwell podcast. Today we have the chance of speaking with the incredible plastic and reconstructive surgeon, Dr. Dragana Spica. What an opportunity, learning about the changing face of plastic surgery. It's something we talk about round the coffee table, in offices, look at online, check out in magazines, and of course here on social media all across the world. But what's really happening? What does the future hold? And what is the importance of looking inwards? But also it's not just about the face and the body changes, it's how it serves you as a woman. So today, let's take a deep dive into what that looks like into the future, the artistry and also the medical profession. Welcome, Dr. Dragana. It's such a pleasure to spend time with you today. It's almost hard to sit across from you because I feel like you could be looking at me saying, what do I need? How could I look better? When you're such a celebrated plastic surgeon, is it always something you're looking at when you consider other people's faces, the way they look, their appearance? Do you always think, oh, you could have a bit of this or a tiny bit of that?
Okay, darling, thank you so much for this amazing presentation. Generally speaking, every person in the world is beautiful.
No.
We just need to think about this inside and outside. We just need to make the balance. When I look at you, I will not edit any comment. Your looks perfect.
Oh, we will spend the whole day together. I'm going to be your best friend forever.
Absolutely. Me too. Absolutely. You have such an amazing energy and you're a very, very positive person.
Oh, well, thank you. And it is about that inside out, isn't it? I mean, it's how the confidence is built from the inside is how you actually promote your presence from the outside. We're going to get to that in a moment. But you're the most celebrated plastic surgeon in Dubai in the UAE. How did you come to be at King's College Hospital, London, Dubai? How did you get here and how long have you been here?
King's College Hospital is really such as first one big name in big hospital. When I came to work in the King's College first time, it was almost 5 years ago. Unfortunately, what happened after COVID, all business go down and they called me, they gave me offer to start to work. And it was really such a big experience. Until now, I really can tell that King's College is my hospital, my right choice.
It is the right choice, isn't it? And when we talk about doing procedures, people making the choice around that, you do want to choose the best because A, you don't want a mistake, but B, you want to have the experience. Where did your experience start?
I'm coming from Belgrade, capital town of Serbia.
Beautiful.
And I have been working there like almost 14 years, university, biggest hospital in Belgrade. I finished there my post-graduation studies, master degree, PhD, everything. And accidentally it happened that I came in Dubai to work because first we came like family to visit Dubai. Dubai is such a beautiful, amazing, safe place. But because of our friend and colleague, who was also a plastic surgeon here, he exactly gave me this good word that Dubai is the best place for me and it will be good to try my opportunity. And it was, generally speaking, the reason why I decided to leave all the academic career in the university hospital in Belgrade and to start to work, to practice in Dubai.
Well, it's the world's most futuristic city. And every time I visit Dubai, I feel buoyed and excited by what is coming, the future. So when we talk about plastic surgery and the combination of art and science, what is the future? What does it look like? Because we still want to look like ourselves, but the best version of ourselves, I think.
Yes, absolutely. I agree with you. Dubai is the best place where you can see how things is going up very fast. Generally speaking, this is place young people. And even if it displays young people, all of them, they want still to look young, to make the fresh look, to maintain his look.
Yes.
And now is definitely the past that someone did procedure and it's looked that it really, he did plastic surgery. Most important now is to make the balance. So number one, this is nanotechnologies, which mean less scar, less invasive procedure, which mean minimal invasive procedure. Patient is not fan anymore of the facelift, generally speaking, facelift. We are going now to something what is less visible, small pointed scarring, small pointing lifting. Generally speaking, non-invasive procedure, number one.
Wow. I mean, and that's exciting because, like all sectors, you've advanced and the technologies have advanced, lasers have advanced, procedures have advanced. How do you have time to keep up? Because this is a very quickly moving sector
It's very
of the
quickly.
medical. Yeah.
Generally speaking, you always have to be on the top of your job. You always have to be updated. Of course, a lot of congress in the world is present now. They always update you. You always have to read, to follow everything what's going on, Google, everywhere. And of course, the workshop, most important if you really want to upgrade your knowledge and experience.
And from your perspective, because now you've got a new role as well, which I'd like you to share because it's very, very exciting. You're leading the team, aren't you?
But generally speaking, this position what I got now in King's College, like medical director, King's Aesthetic, it's something what is really just push me more to make leadership between me, my colleague, to make connection with all another colleague, which means just to share experience. To be just medical director, it doesn't mean that you need to follow only like administration. You just need also to be on the top of your work, and you need really to show what does it mean to support people around you, to give good advice your patients, and also to be very honest what is number one in relation between you and the patient.
And I love your location at the marina. It's so beautiful, and when I walk inside I feel so calm and relaxed. It's so inviting. It's almost like a resort, I feel, when I head in there, a day spa type feeling. Is that when you've created that and it's been developed by King's College Hospital, Dubai, when you come inside, what do I have? What can I experience when I'm there?
In Marina, if you're talking of Marina, Marina is the first place when I stay, when I move in Dubai, and I have very specific emotional connection with Marina. Additionally, of course, now this is place of my work, and I like it so much because the people is really young, very happy, very, very motivated to work outside and also to work outside, which means also for beautification. Generally speaking, how I see all this vision, we really need to become the best and most popular, famous, with good health aesthetic service in Dubai. King's already did this, but in aesthetic field, we are really, really going very big step now to become the lead aesthetic clinic in Dubai.
Well, I know that you service your patients with tenderness and love, as well as the science and the art. And that is so important because people are bearing their souls. They're actually sharing their inside fears of what loses their confidence, what they're embarrassed about, how they want to change, how they want to advance, how they want to be the best versions of themselves. And I've been able to bear witness to some of your clients leaving and to speaking about their experiences. And it really has warmed my heart because you've been able to not just change, the appearance in many ways, but also their lives.
Definitely. What I want to tell always, and I'm telling my patient, keep in mind, aesthetic surgery is not only aesthetic surgery for the body. This is surgery for soul.
That's beautiful.
When we have really different patients who want to do some procedure in many different reasons.
Yes.
I don't ask at the beginning what is the reason why they want to change. But during our conversation, they're telling me the truth. And many times, even if I'm a plastic surgeon, I even advise my patient, don't do now surgery. Most important is to know where is the good time. And first one, why you are doing this, and where is the best time, and what is the reason, and what is your expectation. So just to have very honest conversation. I'm sorry what I need to tell like this, but I'm doctor who know to say no.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear this, because it's not about selling.
No.
It's not about using vials and filling lips and, pumping the face out and not looking human. It's about actually enhancement and artistic work.
100%. Because surgery, this is finally decision.
Yes,
And
you're
when
right.
patient decide to do it, he needs really to be 100% sure that she wants to or he wants to do it. And everything what we can do before surgery, I always give him advice, very honest. First one, I'm woman. Yes. I understand woman. I understand body of woman. And I really try to understand body of men. But
we're all trying to do that.
Absolutely.
We're trying to also work out the minds, but that's a whole nother podcast.
Absolutely. But generally speaking, aesthetic, generally speaking, is something what is... and beauty exactly is really measured in millimeters. Less is more. I'm always fan of this sentence, and this is honestly my advice for all my patients. Go slowly, start slowly, make confidence. Don't make big changes in your body, in your face, because consequence has been really, really terrible.
Yeah, and the consequence for what you're hoping to achieve, you can then create a detractor, and then you lose your confidence. So you've actually not only lost what you're hoping to achieve, but you're actually then, reverting in many ways. So I think that more is less.
More is less.
Take
and
your
100%
time.
it can affect your mental health, what is not good, if outcome of surgery is not good or any aesthetic procedure. So just be good, in good mood with yourself.
Yes.
And go slowly. And this is the best way when we can achieve the best result for the both sides.
I wanted to ask, as a leader, obviously you're a leader in your field, medically. You're a leader in Dubai, and you're a leader across the world as well. But for you to maintain that in this very specialized field, we're always looking at you for what is the next thing. So is that hard to not want to take up every opportunity, every procedure? Because when we've spoken previously, you've talked about always wanting to be natural and to not change your natural beauty as such, but to enhance as and where needed. Do your patients expect you to have tried everything?
Yes, absolutely. I will tell you again that it is not anymore the time like before.
It's changed, hasn't it?
Absolutely. Patient coming to you and telling doctor, I really want to look nature.
Yes.
Not anymore artificial, even Botox. This is the past when someone wants to look frozen. Of course, always you have different attitude of the patient and someone have different wishes. But mostly of them now, natural result. They want to see how they are getting old, but on a natural way.
Yes.
They want to be prepared for this. And this is why I always advise my patient, go ahead, slowly, and you will like yourself, you will accept your age, because aging is not bad.
No, it's a blessing.
Generally speaking, it's blessing. I will never change my age.
Yeah, and that's the truth. I think we're wanting to live now more with wellness in our hearts as well. Yeah. There's a very big push globally for how we live, not just longer, but how that longevity also is celebrated with wellness. And so how do we appear fresh? How do we appear young? Still maintaining our age. Aging is part of life, but it's one of the biggest topics now we're facing. So we're going to talk about that at a future podcast as well. I want to finish today with asking, what is your most prized possession? Now, I know you love your dogs and you love your family, and we could talk about them in 10 podcasts. But for you, when we've spoken previously, it seemed to me that time is a very important part of your world, that finding time, making time, allowing time for yourself. Tell me about that.
Yeah, this is true. Unfortunately, because of description of my job is like this, I really need to take a lot of time to spend a lot of time on my work. This is something what I'm really missing. I really try to make balance. It's not easy, but I'm on a good way to make this.
But it's hard for leaders as well. I think because we're pushing ourselves, we're striving for not perfection, but to keep up. And the world is moving at such a galactic pace in all our sectors that we need to stay at the front of that. And so, as you say, time is precious. And time is also important, I think, not just for ourselves, but for our health and well-being, because when we have time to sleep, we look fresher. When we have time off, our bodies respond and our brain responds, which means our appearance looks better. Is that true, do you think?
100%, absolutely. Unfortunately, people doesn't have enough time.
Yes.
But again, I need to repeat, balance most important. Yeah. It's not easy. But you need to make and you need to choose what is your priority in your life.
Yes.
This is, I think so, most important. Most important to know what you don't want.
Aha.
Start with this, what you don't want. Not what you want. We want a lot of things. Yes. But what we don't want, we need to just cut. So this is just my advice for everyone.
From a plastic surgeon, I like that. We'll just cut it. You've got to cut it out. Yes. As such, it's the old facelift, isn't it, really? Absolutely. Take off what you don't need. I like that, though. It's a great analogy. And as a leader, because when we talk about specialists and doctors and such areas as plastic surgery, we don't necessarily align them with a business leader. But nowadays as well, you have to be the head and lead of your business. And so this advice today, I know, is very sage for so many people.
Generally, talking about this, patients know if you're a seller or if you're a doctor. Mm-hmm. You cannot push anyone to do procedure if they don't like, because a lot of information now is present, social media everywhere. If you're really talking with patient from bottom of your heart, you really feel it.
Of course.
And not misunderstanding, everyone in the end of the happy, with procedure or without procedure. Business is coming 100% if you make very strong position, which means relation between you and patient.
It's that integrity.
Yes, absolutely. We are not working now for the short time, we are working on long time and long term, and really good result is coming. Well, and I'm really happy.
Well, we are so happy to have you at King's College Hospital, London, Dubai, as a global leader, but also as an incredible female and as one that's leading the industry sector, but also changing men and women's lives by giving them a new confidence, a new hope, and a new self to love in the future. So thank you for joining us on the Leadwell podcast today.
Thank you so much. It was my pleasure.